Hi friends, welcome to this week's Tease Tell. Before I get started, right before I got on here, I saw some news, and I'm going to ask everybody to please say prayers for baby Willow. She was born a couple weeks ago with, had some birth defects and things going on that were messed up, but that they could maybe save her life. And so she has been going through lab work and everything in the NICU to try to get her to the point where she could have surgery. And she did have surgery and made it through it successfully, but has had abdominal bleeding and they can't stop. So, I mean, through the night, I think it's been better and worse, but they're at the point where if they can't stop the bleeding in the abdomen, that they're going to stop. So please, I'm asking for prayers. And I found out this right before I got on here for Tease Tell. So I could cancel it, but I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to ask for prayers. Okay, just a minute. And I think with today's topic, it talks about, I mean, we're really talking about we never know what can happen and how short our life's going to be or what's going to happen in life. So it's so important to go after our dreams and not to give up on them. And my topic today is about so many people start out on their dreams and they give up right before success is about to happen. It happens so many times. Imagine you're climbing up a mountain and you're just a few steps from the top and you can't see the top because of the clouds, and you turn down and you're so close. So that's that happens to us so much, that if we don't see the immediate success, sorry you guys about this, if we don't see the immediate success, then we give up, and it's so heartbreaking. It's kind of like a gardener who plants a seed, and instead of just waiting for it to grow, each day digs it up to see if it's sprouted, and it's never going to sprout like that. It never is given that chance to grow. So what I want to talk about or pursue a bit is, what are some of the reasons why people do that? They have a dream, they're not seeing success as fast as they want to, and they give up. And so many, really, I say this all the time, there are studies on this, I've read about this, that so many times people stop right before that success is supposed to happen. So maybe one of the reasons is they didn't want it badly enough. When you desire something passionately, you're willing to endure the setbacks and the ups and downs in the journey and the periods that appear to be stagnant. Passion fuels perseverance. And if you don't have that passion for it, if you don't want it badly enough, then the roadblocks that you're going to run into and such are going to stall you and maybe make you give up. So it's important to ask yourself, how much do I want this? Is this just a fleeting fantasy, or is this really something that is a burning desire? And if it's a burning desire, you have to hold on to it tenaciously. You have to hold on to it and keep going no matter how tough the journey gets. The second reason that often it is that people don't believe in themselves. This is very common. We don't believe in ourselves enough. Self-doubt is a silent killer of dreams. It's that little voice whispering to us, you are not enough, you're not worthy, you can't do this. We hear this happening all the time. But successful people have learned to silence it. They've learned to change those, to stop listening to those voices in our head that are telling that, to acknowledge that that's just fear and doubt in our inner judge doing that, and fighting against it and saying, I'm not listening to you today. That's what successful people do, and they replace that. And that's why I preach a lot about positive affirmations and really trying to work on being present in the now and that mindset. Your belief is a very powerful force, and it's going to shape your reality. It will. When you can believe in yourself, you unlock your potential, and you become more resilient, you become more persistent, and you're ready to face those challenges. Another critical factor is impatience. We live in a world of immediate gratification, and we want quick results and immediate success. And when we don't see that, we give up. But success is seldom instant. It takes time. It takes work. It's like chiseling. If you watch a sculptor chiseling away at a piece of marble, hi Gail, they're chiseling away at a piece of marble. You just see this big stone, and each little whack of it seems insignificant, but over time and persistence and continued work, it becomes this thing of beauty. So that's what doing our business is. I'm sorry, I'm still on the verge of crying with this. That's what our business is. If we have small businesses, or if you have other certain goals, it seems like with our consistent efforts, we're not seeing much progress. Everything seems so small and insignificant, where really it's shaping your future success. It's really heartbreaking to me, the number of people who quit right before success is about to happen. It's that extra, it's like the mountain thing, it's really that extra push, that extra little bit of effort. Somebody told me one time, and I've seen, I feel like I've seen this with so many people in my business, it's like a hockey stick, that your success is like a hockey stick. So you put in the effort, that's the flat part of the hockey stick. And finally you reach that point where it goes up, which is the handle of the hockey stick. And I've seen that happen over and over. And because in some people that foot of the stick is much longer, and I've seen that people stop right before they're the edge of that going up the handle. So be consistent, keep going. Consistency is the key to mastery, and it's the repeated, that repeated grind, those repeated actions, that perseverance in the face of obstacles that's going to lead to greatness. Think about athletes, artists, and even other entrepreneurs who you've seen have great success. Behind their achievement really lies relentless patience and consistency and practice and effort and an unwavering commitment to their goals. Did you know that Coca-Cola sold only 25 bottles the first year? What if they quit? What if they had stopped? We only sold 25 bottles. This is like crazy. Look at what they became with their persistence. So yes, you can do it. You can do it too. Don't let temporary failures define you, define your journey. Setbacks are going to happen. And remember, setbacks set you up for fabulous comebacks. And that's the way we need to look at it. The path to success is never a straight line. It's always squiggly and all this up and down. It's always a roller coaster. One day it's like things are great, and the next day it can be, oh my gosh, business is not for me. It's so easy to get, if you look at every day it's success in itself, and you can't look at the bigger picture down the road, you're going to think that it's not working. Yes, Gail, it is so easy to give up, but you'll never hit that goal if you don't keep working hard, working on yourself and working on your business. You have to keep doing it, because the journey is filled with twists and turns and ups and downs, but each step is going to bring you closer to your goal. Believe in yourself. The other thing, believe in yourself. Your belief in yourself is your foundation. You have to stop listening to the voices in your head. It's your belief in yourself that is going to carry you through the hard times. As I'm going to just throw a little story for myself in there. I mean, when I think about when I first started this business and I had no belief in myself, and this company, fortunately, you know, works a lot on self-growth and all of that. And I am not so afraid to post pictures of myself or things like that. And it's not out of vanity. It's out of two things. One, it's out of showing the world that I use these products too. And so I'm not just putting up graphics all the time or pictures of somebody else that they use it and they believe it. I'm showing that I believe in it, but I'm also showing myself that I believe in myself. And it's that growth that makes me so proud that I have changed from that person that I was when I started, with no real self-esteem and confidence, and have gotten to this point. Yes, Gail, God wants us to succeed. That is for sure. And we need to believe that and believe in ourselves, because he's putting us on this path. So just like athletes do, visualize your success, visualize that you know, use the positive affirmations that you're worthy and that you're enough and that you can do this and all of those things. And if you need help with positive affirmations, look on Pinterest. You can find a whole bunch of them. Reach out to me. You can find a whole bunch of them. Reach out to Gail. You can find a whole bunch of them. We work on this all the time with ourselves, and believing in yourself is what's going to get you through the tough times, going to keep you going forward. Just like the athletes, visualize it, feel it, breathe it. Your mind is a very powerful tool. And if you're struggling with that, you're going to have, it explains why people give up too. So if you envision it, if you can envision it, you can achieve it. So lastly, never underestimate the power of persistence and self-belief. Your dreams are worth fighting for. Back to my original opening with this, you know, please say prayers for Willow. Your dreams are worth fighting for. Don't give up too soon. Keep fighting, keep consistent, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Success is not about just reaching the destination. It's about the journey, and it's about the growth, and it's about the person that you become along the way. So thank you for joining me today. As I said, please pray for little Willow and her family and her siblings. And if you missed the beginning of this, she's a friend of mine's baby who is born with issues and was doing well, had a successful surgery, and then has had a setback that they're having trouble controlling. And if they can't control this, they're going to give up. So we need everybody's prayers right now. Thanks. Bye.